All right. Gotta let my stream catch up here. Hello, everyone. Mr. Nosals here, and I know I don't normally start in the middle of a run, but I've been trying this nature run for a while, and I finally got a breakthrough, and I'm now referring to this build as a creeping death. Because as you can see, it just slowly creeps forward. Even immortals really can't do much against the burning ghosts trees once they really get going. And I still have a ton of spells just left in reserve, but I'm just not using them because the creeping death is just moved up so far. So just gonna sit it on turbo and it's kind of confusing though because like it doesn't seem. Yeah, see, 12 poison spit damage, 3 arcane damage. Deals 2 fire damage to enemy units in a 4-tile radius, but yeah, the burning trees are doing a lot of damage, but it doesn't seem to be doing as much damage as one would hope. And the beauty is, because these guys, you know, they have 100% physical resist, these guys do physical damage. There's nothing they can do to stop me. So now it's just the slow and steady encroachment. Like, I won't lie, Arcane Combustion is mildly tempting just because I know it would clear up the field a little bit. But I also know it would be absolutely stupid to do it. And now begins the signaling of the end. There's just nowhere for the immortals to even, like, respawn to that isn't immediately overtaken. And here we go. This is the end. They might be immune one way or another, but they can't get, like, resistances to both. In the paths where they're weak to the fire handles them. In the path where they have a lot of physical, the ghost handles them. It sucks that I can't get, like, ghost and fire together. Like, that would be insane, but oh wow. Conjured Vitality would be a good addition. I'm going to get, and I think everyone's going to be real surprised by this call here, but get living unit dies, gain 5 HP. I am kind of tempted to get this because I could go and make some really good eyes. Because, like, I do this fire, like arcane. I can get the eye spell. They can cast the arcane, so I'd have floating eyes, turn them into like storm gaze or whatever. So it's like could do some pretty good damage there. Or get like rage so that they're constantly doing that, and then I go and put it. Was it burning rage? So it's like that's a pretty nice touch. Could also up it so they lose all their resistances. Could go put it so it hits everything in an area. I already got a pretty nice setup. I could go and get Toxin Jesus or whatever, so they do toxic damage. That could be nice. Kind of tempted to go like up it, but I really don't think so. Gain 1 demon unity. Sight of blood against 1 demon. That could be nice too. Could also do combust poison, which would be pretty powerful. I think I might want to take this shot, even though this is kind of risky. Void Knot Spawner. Ooh. This is actually a really dangerous level. Ooh. That is no joke. That's actually quite dangerous. Fleshbound Drake. I can handle the Fleshbound Drake, though. They're frustrating, but not actually impossible to handle. Yeah. So, going to go Vampiric Vestments. Could also take a little bit of a gamble in here. That's a little too dangerous. And that's also pretty dangerous because they can just flip me any location. Shielded minions could also be really strong. Three shields, onion. Actually, that could be really good too. You know what? I'll take shielded minions. And just watch this. I'm gonna do some really wild stuff here. I'm gonna pop my golden pocket watch. Then let's come over to here. Forming up very nicely. A really bad situation, but should they come out, they're insanely powerful. I'm going to get Scent Blood now, just so I can keep pushing it out. And I think I'm going to give my Conjured. I don't think I want Bone Guard. Wait, am I only able to... Oh! Oh, I'm right there. Okay, so I don't really have that much in the way of choices now. Well, I don't think I want to deal with Orphan. All these are going to suck terribly. Hmm. Nature, Conjuration. 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 Not the best. Okay, so Conjuration's probably still the best option, but it's not. Tentacle pulls targets. I would like to get them, but go forward, my hounds. The creeping death. This is one way to get a strategy, I suppose. Burning Towering Toadblood. Metallic Golden Drake. Hemocorruption. I no longer need spells. Just let my own regeneration and like units just crush them upon the weight of numbers. And I just let that keep respawning over and over again and just produce more units for me. I just need an open space. Like, literally just an open space so I can drop more of the lumber whatever things. Funny thing is because if they damage everything and everything heals, it means the second that everything heals, it does damage. So it's just kind of funny. Can't even teleport. Honestly, I could get Prince of Ruin. You know what? I'd rather not. As funny as that would be to, like, have it, I think getting... Actually, would Mega Venom wouldn't actually help me here. I could get Combust Poison, deal fire damage and... Heals allies instead of hurting them. Could get Toxin Burst and then upgrade that to heal, because that would then be a really good way to buff everybody's. Or I could get Prince of Ruin, which would give everybody the ability to push their damage through. You know what? Fine. I will actually get Prince of Ruin. Yeah, it's just... It's so powerful. There we go. It is starting. My units push forward. Forward into the gap. It's the beginning of the end. This is over. Like there is no like delaying this any longer. They are all going to die. It's starting to get surrounded and it's just, yeah. There we go. Betting. Okay, now time to go take on the final fight. Let's see here. Do I have... Yeah, I have plenty of healing potions. Where am I? Okay. risky play, but I should net out an end. Well, where did I... Okay, I'm right there. It's okay. Ooh, I better get rid of that Lamisu. Okay. Let's actually take a spot on the center of the field. And let's put a bear there, just for safety. Okay. Now with that, let's put on another one of those guys down. Oh, he moved me. Where did he move me to? Okay. There we go. That was a misplay, my dude. Nice. Lightning Master Lich. Let's assume another position in the field. Could go get Toxin. Yeah, I'll get Toxin Burst. And there'll be a reason because I'll get Herbal Remedy. And that gives me a way to channel Life Spark safely. And now I just walk with my sea of blood dogs coming out. Okay. I don't even know where he's at. Oh, there he is. Where's this guy? Is this his last life? Yeah, that was his last life. Wow, okay. That was disgustingly simple. It's like once you get that start, it really is like an easy run through. But Wolfpack really did get a very lucky like clutch play really early on. Because I started off Wolfpack here. Still Wolfpack. What's up, Johnny? Yeah, this was actually a very easy run, all things said and done. Still just keeping Wolfpack. Got that increase of damage, which was clutch, and I had the pack to come help me out. Then I got my bears. Managed to get the ghost, which was huge. And ended in this situation, which if I remember, bag of spikes. Was that the one that I carried? No, I got. Hold up, did I? Yeah, so I used a bag of spikes in this one, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So you can see here 20 casts of Poison Sting, 7 ghosts, which is 4 per, 2 giant bears. The rolling spikes really helped out a lot. Early Spider Queen, which was actually extremely easy, is just Poison Sting, wolves, and bears. And the wolves really just used the weight of numbers, and I got Nature Lord here, which was a huge help. And then from this point on, it became just 2 really good uses of that giant spike ball, like carried me into this spot. Then I Chaos Bell here, ran them all down while they were fighting each other with the wolves. Then this level actually got kind of scary because this blood guy did not want to die, but comboed with the fire damage really gave me an easy time finishing them all off because it just kept hurting everybody. This was another pretty scary mission because these gazes kept like nuking everything, and like look, they just destroyed so much of the map as I fought through it. But managed to get through it, managed to get myself that Toad Blood and that Life Spark, which these two actually synergize really well, I've realized, because these guys dying stacks up more Toad Blood, and it's just really fast to build these two up. So it's quite useful to have both of them. This was also a really lucky pickup, getting that troll-blooded bomb maker, because it helps really open up paths when choke points are made and my like weight of numbers can't push through. This getting those little bombs in there is actually a huge benefit. Also, another really easy one for me, just getting the trees and the spiders, having them in that like tight little corner there was great. This actually got a little scary for a moment because they like started closing in on me, but then I just managed to actually rotate around them. This was an annoying level, very annoying level. Everything kept juggling around. This was also annoying because they just kept coming back and swapping me around. So like I literally didn't take a single step, yet ended up like juggling back and forth across the entire level. This is where the bomb actually started coming in handy because like you can see here, like I was choke pointed and bomb just got me through. Got my Lumbergenesis there because I had this guy, so I was like, okay, these two can just put out more numbers. So kept that going. This was where I started actually streaming. This was extremely painful, but like the trees really help when you're in these like long, slow fights. They're great for just grinding through a level. Um, yeah, but sometimes they're entirely useless because they just won't convert over. This was another really long and slow one, but the Bloodhounds actually ended up scaling faster than the trees did, so worked out in my favor. and then just kind of let it just do its work. I didn't have the Bloodhounds for very long, but hey, it worked. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to show you this run because I thought it was going to be a really quick win. And yeah, it was. But thank you very much, everyone, for watching. This is Miss Nosels.